13th to 16th April this year was a roaring success. The ceremony today marks a prelude to the next chapter scheduled from 29th April to 2nd May 2026. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the Government of India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Department of Commerce for extending support to us. And now, we are joined by our chief guest, Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. And now, to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, may we first invite from CAPEXIL, Chairperson, Vice Chairperson, along with the entire team. We also invite Team NAREDCO, led by Dr. Ananta Singh Raghuvanshi, Shri Jay Mozaria, and Shri Ravi Reddy. It is our honor to welcome Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. So the teams from CAPEXIL and NAREDCO. From CAPEXIL, Chairman, Vice Chairman, along with the entire team. And from NAREDCO, Dr. Ananta Singh Raghuvanshi, Shri Jay Mozaria, and Shri Ravi Reddy. Thank you very much, sir, for graciously joining us and accepting this welcome with such warmth. And a big thank you to the teams from CAPEXIL and NAREDCO as well. And now, to deliver the welcome remarks, may we invite Shri Ramesh Mittal, Chairperson of CAPEXIL, the Export Promotion Council, under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India.
Namaskar and good morning. Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Shri Mrs. Aarti Bhatnagar ji, Special Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Senior officers from Ministry of Commerce and other government departments. Shri Viramani ji and other CAPEXIL chairpersons. Nilesh Bhai Jetparia, Senior Vice Chairperson, Ceramic Panel. Team Bharat Buildcon, senior management from supporting EPCs and FIO, other supporting organizations, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. On behalf of CAPEXIL, it gives me an immense pleasure to have your august presence on the curtain raiser ceremony of Bharat Buildcon 26 to be held at Yashobhumi, New Delhi during 29th April to 2nd May 26. We are indeed grateful to the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister, sir, for having kindly spared time for the curtain raisers despite his busy schedule and his not keeping well even. The idea of our Honorable Minister, sir, to have one nation, one exhibition is taking shape under his leadership with the support from all the senior officers of the ministry together with the entire EPCAP team. We are very hopeful that the upcoming Bharat Buildcon will have many more exhibitors compared to Bharat Buildcon 2025. I urge the industry leaders here today to join hands in order to make this a world-class event this time, more or less a sangam for the buyer and sellers in the field of construction and infrastructure. It will be our humble contribution to the idea of Viksit Bharat by 2047 as promulgated by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. With these words, I once again welcome you all and thank you for gracing this occasion this morning with your kind presence. Thank you all.
Thank you, Shri Mittal. May we now invite Shri Vishal Acharya, Director, Bharat Buildcon, to share his remarks on Bharat Buildcon and its significance for India's construction industry.
Namaskar, good morning. Welcome, sir. Good morning, everybody. When we started Vibrant Buildcon 2025, it was not just about any other exhibition. It was actually born out of a vision given by HCIM sir to build a national platform dedicated to the building material industry, a platform where India's strength, innovation, and capacity could be showcased to the entire world. From day one, our focus has been to promote the Make in India, to strengthen the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and to prove that Indian building materials are second to none. In our last edition, we hosted 765 foreign delegates from 85 plus countries, in addition to 20,000 plus domestic members from India. This year, we plan to maximize this and take it to a new height. This was a proud moment, but our journey doesn't stop here. With HCIM sir's encouragement, we are inspired to think big, dream 10x, and to work with the scale of ambition. As we move along to take this mission forward, we align ourselves with the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Ji, Shri Narendra Modi Ji, of Viksit Bharat 2047. We firmly believe that building materials will play a defining role in shaping India's tomorrow, and Bharat Buildcon will be at the forefront of this journey. Together, with your support, we will not just showcase India to the world, we'll make India the world's hub for building materials and a leading global supplier to the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Acharya. We are deeply grateful to have with us Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, to lead us through the unveiling ceremony of Bharat Buildcon. To begin the ceremony, we'd request you, sir, to launch the official logo of Bharat Buildcon.
अगर 2047 में हमें हमारे देश को विकसित भारत के रूप में देखना है तो हमें श्रेष्ठ भारत के मंत्र को जीना होगा, हमें चरितार्थ करना होगा।
Bharat today, under Make in India, is rapidly expanding its manufacturing ecosystem, particularly in sectors related to the construction industry.
We now request the Honorable Minister and the other dignitaries on the dais to unveil the event brochure capturing the vision, highlights and roadmap of Bharat Buildcon. And finally, to encapsulate the journey and spirit of this initiative, we have the screening of the Bharat Buildcon event film.
Rising skylines, affordable houses, limitless highways, from transport to real estate. A transformation is underway. As India realizes its dream of third largest economy by 2027, the construction sector contributes 8% to the GDP today. Under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi,
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और कंस्ट्रक्शन पर होने वाला निवेश अर्थव्यवस्था में फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर का काम करता है। इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में स्टील का लगना, सीमेंट का लगना, कंस्ट्रक्शन मटेरियल का लगना, देश का रियल एस्टेट सेक्टर निरंतर मजबूत हो, इसके लिए सरकार की कोशिश लगातार जारी है।
New era of building material sector is unfolding in India, driving innovation, enabling collaboration, furthering the dream of Viksit Bharat at 2047 and Atmanirbhar Bharat. And as the construction sector contributes an all-time high, 42,009 crore rupees in the first quarter 2025. And real estate alone to reach 82,000 crore rupees by 2030. Bharat Buildcon is supported by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Backed by 765 plus foreign delegates from 85 plus countries. 20,000 plus domestic B2B visitors. 165 plus exhibitors.
Bharat today, under Make in India, is rapidly expanding its manufacturing ecosystem, particularly in sectors related to the construction industry. When we plan the next Vibrant Buildcon, next year it will be 10x.
Vibrant Buildcon transforms into Bharat Buildcon. Stands firmly as India's gateway to global markets. Part of the iconic Bharat series. After Bharat Mobility and Bharat Techs, we present Bharat Buildcon. From 29th April to 2nd May 2026 at Yashobhumi Convention Centre. Infrastructure sector to come under one roof. Manufacturers, architects, builders, designers, traders, real estate leaders, international buyers, government procurement agencies, decision makers who shape the future. Everyone in one place. Knowledge sharing seminars. Panel discussion by CAPEXIL, CII and NAREDCO. Roundtable meetings by decision makers from the Government of India. Where businesses boom. Where India builds the world. Natural stone and ceramic, CPVC, hardware and bathroom fitting, cement, steel and paint, plywood, laminate and all types of surfaces, electricals, electronics and HVAC, glass, window and doors, renewable energy, real estate developers, office and home interior and exterior solutions, and other building materials. Every step, the future unfolding. Endorsed by policymakers and global influencers. It's time for India's leading brands and MSMEs to lead. Bharat Buildcon, driving the Prime Minister's vision of Vikasit Bharat at 2047. India's own global gateway. See you at Bharat Buildcon. Yashobhumi Convention Centre from 29th April to 2nd May 2026. Let's build the future together.
Inspirational indeed. And thank you, Shri Goyal, for leading us to these significant unveilings. May we now request you to deliver the special address.
Thank you, madam. With your kind permission, I'll speak from here. I've landed up with a high fever and had a tough night last night after all the Ganesh celebrations over the previous 2 days. I seek your indulgence that I may be allowed to talk from here. Mr. Ramesh Mittal, Chairperson, CAPEXIL, all the distinguished captains of industry from different organizations on the dais, my colleague Ms. Patnagar, Special Secretary, other colleagues from the ministry, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Truly is a matter of great satisfaction that your program last year, despite almost no involvement of the government, turned out to be such a grand success. So at the outset, I'd like to compliment all the organizers for their bold vision. In fact, today is National Sports Day, when we celebrate the achievements of Dhyan Chand ji. Just like he scored for India, all of you build for India. And from a regional, small-scale program, your desire to take it up to a much larger scale, a much bigger event is truly noteworthy, and I compliment all the organizers. And I'm sure this time the program will be even grander and bigger and, as you rightly said, bolder. I would just like to make a few observations that may be of use to all of you, both at the planning stage, execution stage, and the post-Bharat Buildcon program. I think we need to assess all the different sectors related to your industry and make sure everybody participates so that this becomes truly a one-stop shop for the entire industry. And now that scale of program you can't have every year. Maybe after you have it in 26, you could plan the next in 28 or 29 even. But your 26 program also should clearly reflect the growing India story and showcase to the world our capabilities in different aspects of the building industry, real estate industry, infrastructure sector. In a way, while this one is again being held in Delhi, I was just suggesting to the colleagues who are really enthusiastically working on this, that we should gradually move out of Delhi also. Maybe the 28th program could be in some other location, maybe in southern India, or eastern or western part of India, so that there's a increasing awareness across the country about the huge potential that your sector has. And I think the contribution of the real estate, infrastructure, building materials made in India, the entire construction activity providing jobs to crores of people is really a symbol of India's growth story. And therefore, this message should go around the country and not just be focused on Delhi always. I would also urge all of you who participated last year, and maybe the organizers could try and have a small website which one of our young startups will prepare in 24 hours, and encourage all the participants of 24 or 25 edition earlier this year to give a feedback on what was the outcome. You did get 765 or so international buyers. I saw the vibration in that room when I went to Inaugurated. It was truly phenomenal. But there's nothing better than the reality check in rupee ana pai, or dollars and cents. So we must assess that really, is it an attractive proposition before we conduct the next year's edition, so that that can become a case study, or that will encourage more people to participate in Bharat Buildcon 2026. And as this becomes successful, then wherever you choose to have maybe your 28th edition, you should probably give it a 2-year gap. Otherwise, all of you will be full-time busy in preparing this event, and your business will lose out. So it may be a good idea to space it out, but whole of the industry approach and different sectors may have their own exhibitions. But having this concept of having them at the same time at a common venue, attracts a lot of international interests or domestic interests of buyers, because they know one visit, they will get a full flavor of whatever India has to offer. You may recall many of us used to participate in Hanover. And I remember going to Hanover largely as an exhibitor in my young days, largely because the world would be reaching there with the confidence that everything available in the world you can see at one stop and make your best choices. Therefore, I would suggest that you may also look at attracting other countries to participate in this program. Let there be country pavilions of maybe friendly countries from around the world, maybe Philippines or the ASEAN countries. Could be even the European manufacturers, because there are a lot of products I see still come from Europe. Let them also participate and let them get a flavor of what the India story and demand is like. One big advantage of that will be, A, you'll become more self-sufficient. You won't have to depend on any outsiders or government support. And I think we must make every effort to make the 26th edition totally free of government interference. You can use the logo, and I suggest you also involve MAHUA, Housing and Urban Affairs. And you may like to talk to MAHUA. This really is a MAHUA program. We were just catalyzing it or creating the job of bringing all of you together. But MAHUA really is the nodal ministry for your industry. But we don't want government officials to be sitting and micromanaging or running the show for you. It should be completely run by you. If you need any help, we are all available, 24/7. But let this be a completely self-sufficient, industry-led initiative. And at every point of time, the important criteria should be an assessment of its outcome and whether the participants go back happy and satisfied at their investment into this conference cum exhibition. Incidentally, I had a meeting in this room last week, or maybe earlier this week, on Monday or Tuesday this week, where the entire mining sector, iron ore mining sector, and the steel industry had collected, and they've given a commitment to export 50 million tons of steel from India. Now that could be another sector where we can become a supplier to many countries of high quality and attractively priced products, which will help us increase our export, also diversify our export basket. Government, of course, is committed to make sure that all of you do not face any stresses or difficulties in managing the current situation emanating from certain unilateral actions. And towards that end, I would urge all of you to highlight which of your sectors has been affected, which of your sectors needs alternate markets, because we in the Commerce Ministry, through the missions, are reaching out to other parts of the world to look at other opportunities which we can capture. We are also looking at giving a boost to domestic consumption, and you'll soon see the GST Council meeting next week, as early as next week, so that the impact of these changes can be felt by all of you very quickly. And that can give a big demand booster to the entire domestic manufacturing sector. I would, of course, urge NAREDCO and CAPEXIL not to become just a supporting partner, as CAPEXIL is, or a knowledge partner, as NAREDCO or CREDAI and all of you all are. I think you have to be active participants. Get onto the managing committee. Get your members to also participate. That will also give a little bit of a cross-subsidy benefit to the smaller participants. Ultimately, CAPEXIL has a lot of large companies, NAREDCO, CREDAI, all of these real estate industry folks have done extremely well in the last few years. I hope I'm quite right in saying that. And I think a little bit of effort and contribution and cooperation from all of you will only help you all become bigger and better, reach out to new markets. Let me share with you one small data point. When I was in Australia, at that time, I think CREDAI also had their conference in Sydney, which I attended. And after that, I went for my business meetings with the government of Australia. This is about probably 6-8 months back. I don't know who was accompanying me. Sanjeev was there. Some of you may like to hear from him the whole experience, because we've been in continuous dialogue with Australia. And now they inform us that there is a shortage of 1 million homes in Australia. 1 million homes, which they need to build like yesterday. That's the sense of urgency. And they want to invite all of you. They're willing to help with financial support to help you develop your businesses in Australia. They're willing to allow you to take all the different technical expertise, whether it's masons, electricians, plumbers, whatever professions or skills are required to build those 1 million homes. They are willing to give full access to Australia from Indian experts, Indian skilled labor. They're also willing to train them in the initial period so that they get certified for Australian standards. And if we miss the bus, if we don't catch this opportunity, we will only have ourselves to blame. Somebody can do the maths, particularly looking at Australian costs of construction and costs of real estate. Just do the math on 1 million homes, and you'll realize the mind-boggling opportunity. You could have hundreds of thousands of Indian labor go to Australia, lakhs of people who can go there, help to construct good quality modern buildings. Our architects, our professionals, engineers, structural engineers, all of them will get new opportunities. The financial sector will get a boost. And I think it will be a game changer for the entire Buildcon sector. Maybe you could even look at connecting with Australia, getting their real estate industry and people involved with all the various sectors assembled here to also come and have a pavilion here. Maybe they could come and showcase this 1 million homes opportunity for the real estate persons in India to cash in on. And did anybody do the math on 1 million homes, roughly on Australian standards? It's several billion dollars. Probably. It could be the largest export going out of India over the next 5-7 years. You could give high quality material from India, all of you. I know our sanitary ware, for example, from Morvi has a pride of place all over the world. I know that our steel is tough and high quality. Our electrical industry makes us proud. And the list goes on and on. We in government are focused on finding opportunities for all of you, so that truly no sector has to face difficulties, whether it's international alternate opportunities, whether it's domestic sector. We want to expand your capacity. Of course, towards that end, I've been trying to introduce quality control orders, hoping that all of you will participate wholeheartedly in that. whoever is not up to the mark will upgrade their quality. So even one or two bad suppliers can completely ruin the great India story, the image of Indian quality products. I'm sure you heard Prime Minister right from 2014. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been consistent in his messaging. Zero defect, zero effect. Even on this 15th August, he said that Indian products should be दाम कम, दम ज्यादा. और आपसे ज्यादा इस चीज को समझने वाला कौन होगा, कौन सा सेक्टर होगा? और मेरा मानना है आपने ये 1 मिलियन होम्स का अगर बिजनेस ले लिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, आपको अगले 10 साल तक किधर और देखना नहीं पड़ेगा. और फिर दुबई और यूएई और गल्फ के जीसीसी कंट्रीज, न्यूजीलैंड, आगे चल के जापान, कोरिया, ये सब आपके पास आएंगे क्योंकि आपके पास एक बड़ा डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन इफेक्ट का लाभ मिलेगा. एंड देयरफॉर आई अर्ज ऑल द बिग players in these various sectors involved here to participate wholeheartedly. थोड़ा बहुत क्रॉस सब्सिडी भी हो जाए तो करना चाहिए. इसको प्रोग्राम को पूरी तरीके से सेल्फ सफिशिएंट बनाए. हमने किसी का मोहताज नहीं रहना चाहिए. जितना इंडस्ट्री अपने पांव पे खड़ी होती है, मुझे लगता है उसका स्वाद ही कुछ और होता है. हम सब समझते हैं कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में 1 रुपया लगाया हुआ मल्टीप्लायर इम्पैक्ट कम से कम 3.5-4 गुना इकोनॉमी को, जीडीपी को देता है, क्योंकि उससे आप सबका व्यापार और उद्योग बढ़ता है. लोगों को नौकरियां मिलती हैं. नौकरियां मिलती हैं सब सप्लायर्स के माध्यम से. नौकरियां मिलती हैं कंस्ट्रक्शन के समय. जिसकी आमदनी बढ़ती है वो फिर खर्चते हैं. जब वो खर्चते हैं तो फर्दर डिमांड इम्पेटस मिलता है. तो इट्स अ कंटिन्यूअस एवोल्यूशन. एंड देयरफॉर आपने देखा होगा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की सबसे ज्यादा जोर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पे रहा है. इस साल भी शायद 12,00,000 करोड़ का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्पेंडिंग बजट है. पहले क्वार्टर में थोड़ा इलेक्शन के कारण लास्ट ईयर कम हुआ था. उसके बाद इट हैज बीन ऑन अ कंप्लीट रोल. और मुझे लगता है ये जो एनालिस्ट्स और कुछ पत्रकार कमजोरी से भारत के भविष्य को देखते हैं, जिस प्रकार से कुछ लेखक, कुछ अर्थशास्त्री, इकोनॉमिस्ट्स भारत में जैसे कयामत आ गई हो ऐसा सा पिक्चर बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं, उनको कुछ अंदाजा ही नहीं है भारत के सामर्थ्य का. योर कैपेबिलिटी एंड कैपेसिटी, योर कॉन्फिडेंस कैनॉट बी अंडरस्टूड बाय दीज वीक नीड पीपल. कुछ तो टीवी चैनल्स और न्यूज़पेपर एजेंडा ही चलाते हैं भारत के खिलाफ पूरे समय. उनको भारत का ग्रोथ स्टोरी और भारत का आत्मसम्मान, भारत की अपनी जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय छवि है, वो दिखती नहीं है कि आज पूरी दुनिया भारत की तरफ एक नए नज़रिए से देखती है. क्या हिम्मत है भारत में, क्या जोश है भारत के उद्योग में, व्यापारी जगत में, हमारे स्टार्टअप्स में. मैं कई इंटरेक्शंस कर रहा हूँ आजकल अलग अलग सेक्टर्स के साथ. जरूर बताते हैं कि उनको किस प्रकार का इम्पैक्ट होगा, पर अभी तक एक सेक्टर नहीं है, एक जिसने आके कोई रोना धोना किया. हर एक आके बोलता है प्रधानमंत्री जी को मैसेज दे देना, हम आपके साथ खड़े हैं. पूरी हिम्मत से भारत एकजुट होकर, एक धागे में अपने आप को पिरोकर साथ में आगे बढ़ेगा और तेज गति से बढ़ेगा, नई ऊंचाइयां प्राप्त करेगा. कोई हमारे साथ भेदभाव करने की कोशिश करे। कोई हमारे साथ अच्छा फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट करना चाहे तो उसके लिए तो हम सदैव तैयार हैं, पर किसी भी प्रकार का भेदभाव, मुझे लगता है भारत का 140 करोड़ देशवासियों का जो आत्मविश्वास है, आत्मसम्मान है, उसको मद्देनजर रखते हुए हम ना तो कभी झुकेंगे, ना कभी कमजोर होंगे। एक साथ मिलकर हम आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे, नई मार्केट्स कैप्चर करेंगे। मैं आपको दावे से कह सकता हूं, इस साल हमारी एक्सपोर्ट पिछले साल से ज्यादा होगी। ग्लोबल मार्केट में हमारा शेयर ही इतना छोटा है, हमें डरने की क्या जरूरत है। और ये एनालिस्ट पता नहीं कहां से समझ के लिखते हैं, उनको अभी तक ये नहीं ध्यान आया कि भारत तो इंपोर्ट डिपेंडेंट इकोनॉमी है। कोविड में जब तकलीफ आई थी तो एक तरफ सरकार तो खड़ी रही आप सबके साथ, पूरे हिम्मत के साथ भारत के उद्योग ने कोविड जैसी महामारी संभाल ली, न्यूक्लियर सैंक्शन संभाल लिए। उसके बाद भारत का 2% जीडीपी में अगर कुछ इम्पैक्ट हो, और उसमें भी 40% आइटम तो ऐसे हैं जो कवर ही नहीं होते हैं, उसके अलावा जो कवर होते हैं उसमें कुछ क्षेत्र तो ऐसे हैं, अब जेम एंड ज्वेलरी है, उसकी वैल्यू एडिशन शायद 3-4-5% से ज़्यादा नहीं होती है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है पत्रकार और एनालिस्ट इस बात को अच्छी तरह समझते हैं, लेकिन हेडलाइन में मज़ा नहीं आता है जब तक इसको एग्जैजरेट ना करें। और मेरा पूरा विश्वास है कि हम और तेज गति से भारत आगे बढ़ेगा। जो एफटीएज हमने किए हैं, अब आप देखिए सब विकसित देशों के साथ, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यूएई, एफ्टा, स्विट्जरलैंड, नॉर्वे, लिechtenstein और आइसलैंड, यूके, आगे चल के यूरोपियन यूनियन से तेज गति से बातचीत चल रही है। शायद कॉमर्स सेक्रेटरी कल परसों ही जा रहे हैं, आज ही जा रहे हैं चर्चा के लिए। उनकी टीम भारत आ रही है अगले हफ्ते, उनका मंत्री उसके बाद आ रहे हैं। पूरी दुनिया जानती है कि भारत एक ऐसा उभरता हुआ देश है जिसकी इकोनॉमी, जिसमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में बढ़ने वाली आगे आने वाले दिनों में कि यूरोपियन यूनियन हो, ऑस्ट्रेलिया चाहते हैं हम सेकेंड ट्रांच करें एफटीए का, ओमान का एफटीए जल्दी फाइनल हो जाएगा। कल कतार के मंत्री आए थे, वो भी चाहते हैं एफटीए करना आप सबके साथ। सऊदी अरेबिया के साथ भी चर्चाएं चल रही है, वो तो चाहते हैं 6 के 6 खाड़ी के देश एफटीए में एक साथ आ जाएं। न्यूजीलैंड, चिली, पेरू, सबसे तेज गति से बातचीत चल रही है। यूरेशिया के टर्म्स ऑफ रेफरेंस फाइनल हो गए, एक बड़ा समूह है कई देशों का। आखिर आप कल्पना करिए, ये क्या जादू है जो पूरी दुनिया आज आपके साथ व्यापार बढ़ाना चाहती है। ये भारत के निर्णायक नेतृत्व में है, ये जादू आप सबके सामर्थ्य में, आपकी काबिलियत में है, ये जादू आप सबकी मेहनत और पसीने में है। ये जादू भारत में बढ़ती हुई स्वदेशी की भावना में है। कैसे भारत आत्मनिर्भर बने, हमारे सप्लाई चेन्स और मजबूत हो, रेजिलिएंट सप्लाई चेन्स शुड डिफाइन इंडिया इन द फ्यूचर। ये आप सबकी ताकत है जो पूरी दुनिया भारत के साथ एंगेज करती है, समन्वय बिठाना चाहती है, बढ़ाना चाहती है व्यापार, निवेश करना चाहती है भारत में। और हमने उस कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ, उस हिम्मत के साथ आगे बढ़ना है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि आपका एक ऐसा सेक्टर है जिसका पोटेंशियल अनलिमिटेड है। मैं अपने खुद के चुनावी क्षेत्र में देखता हूं, शायद एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में जितना कंस्ट्रक्शन नॉर्थ मुंबई में हो रहा है, उतना शायद ही एक छोटे एरिया में भारत में किधर और हो रहा होगा। स्लम्स की रीडेवलपमेंट, नए मॉल्स, नए हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सेस, पुराने घर तोड़ के नए घर चॉल्स को कन्वर्ट किया जा रहा है मॉडर्न हाउसिंग में, कमर्शियल कॉम्प्लेक्सेस में। वधावन पोर्ट आने वाला है नॉर्थ ऑफ मुंबई, बहुत बड़ा बूस्ट मिलेगा। नया एयरपोर्ट जल्दी शुरू हो जाएगा नवी मुंबई में। डिगी में एक भारत सरकार और महाराष्ट्र सरकार मिलके डिगी पोर्ट के पास एक बड़ा इंडस्ट्रियल स्मार्ट सिटी बना रहे हैं। और आप में से जो लोग मुंबई जाते आते रहते हैं, आपको तो मालूम है द फ्रेंजी एट विच railways is expanding, coastal road is expanding, metros are expanding, अटल सेतु तैयार हो गया connecting us to the mainland. 2 अंडरग्राउंड टनल संजय गांधी नेशनल पार्क के नीचे से जा रहे हैं ईस्ट और वेस्ट कनेक्टिविटी के लिए। वर्ली से एक रोड निकल रही है जो सीधा अटल सेतु पे जाएगी। एक पूरा चारों तरफ मुंबई में मेट्रो, अब आप कोलाबा से लेके सीधा नॉर्थ मुंबई तक जा पाएंगे। अलग अलग प्रकार का देवेंद्र फडणवीस हमारे बहुत ही जुझारू लोकप्रिय युवा मुख्यमंत्री के नेतृत्व में महाराष्ट्र में हो रहा है। और एक कहानी देश भर में दिखाई देती है। रेखा गुप्ता जी दिल्ली में आने के बाद आपने देखा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पे फोकस, और आपका यशोभूमि तो अभी नए द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे से मेट्रो से भी 7 मिनट में पहुंच जाओगे, गाड़ी से भी 7 मिनट में पहुंच जाओ। एरो सिटी के सब होटल्स आपके लिए उपलब्ध हो जाएंगे। अब हम वहाँ पे बिडिंग करने वाले हैं यशोभूमि में, जिससे और बड़ा हो जाए वो एग्जीबिशन सेंटर, मॉल्स आए, वहाँ नए ऑफिसेज आए, अलग अलग प्रकार से उस क्षेत्र को डेवलप करने के लिए जल्दी कार्रवाई होने वाली है, जो आपके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज है। तो आप सबसे अनुरोध है पूरी हिम्मत के साथ, और आपका सेक्टर तो ऑल एनकम्पासिंग है, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी भी आ जाती है आपके सेक्टर में, इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, मेटलर्जिकल, सैंड एंड सीमेंट, एंड इट्स अ गेम चेंजिंग सेक्टर दैट यू आर ऑल लीडिंग। ये तो एक ऐसा सेक्टर है जो अकेले भारत को नई ऊंचाइयों पे लेके जा सकता है, अकेले। तो लेट अस build infra that binds India together on the journey to Viksit Bharat 2047, a prosperous India that leads the world with innovation, resilience, confidence, high quality, and competitiveness. My best wishes to Bharat Buildcon. And I'm very confident this will be a great success. Now, with the collective effort of all the associations, not just supporters and knowledge partners, but everybody participating in a big way and supporting particularly our smaller exporters, smaller industry. Let us give it our best shot and take this as a test case of cooperation and collaboration amongst different sectors of your industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your presence, words, and encouragement today. All of that despite battling a health concern. We were actively making notes on those global and local opportunities. And now, to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Bharat Buildcon, may we invite Shri Jitendra Kathiria.
Yes, good morning, all of you. First of all, thank you so much, sir, for your blessings, your vision, your energy. And काफ़ी बिजी स्केड्यूल में से सर आपने भारत बिल्डकॉन के कर्टन रेजर आज इवेंट्स में आप आए और सबको मोटिवेट किया. After all the dais guests, we are also thank you to all. Aishwarya Singh Madam, आपका guidance, आपका mentorship, we get from the 2025 events, and now it's continue. And all the supportive organization, CAPEXIL, NAREDCO, CII. And sir, आज इस हॉल में almost 18 association, छोटे से बड़े 18 associations हैं. Entire the building construction industries and almost 21 cities से short notice 2 या 3 दिन की short notice में लोग flight लेके आए हैं. तो हम पूरे वर्ल्ड में जो भी इनवाइटेड गेस्ट है आप सबका शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं भारत बिल्डकॉन की टीम वती. और जैसे सर ने गाइडेंस दिया, वी ऑल टुगेदर एंड भारत का नया इतिहास रचने के लिए हमारे में सामर्थ्य है. सर ने जो बताया कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इंडस्ट्रीज इज़ द बेसिक इंडस्ट्रीज एंड इंडिया के ग्रोथ में इसका बहुत बड़ा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन रहने वाला है. तो हम कलेक्टिंग एफर्ट्स से सारे एसोसिएशन मिलके एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत ऐसे भारत बिल्डकॉन में सब जुड़ के भारत को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए काम करेंगे. जय हिंद. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Shri Katheria. And now we'd once again like to express our gratitude towards the Government of India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Department of Commerce. And so we'd request you. And taking a cue from the address of our chief guest, Bharat Buildcon is supported holistically by CAPEXIL and NAREDCO. And now we'd request the management team of Bharat Buildcon to coordinate for the photo opportunity.
Second group, please come on the dais. Uniting second group. Yes, thank you. Please, next group, please. Next group.